everybody. So we just filmed and I just showed you my pretty new vanity, and we've got a little setup here and it's not great, but it's gonna work. And we're gonna go through this makeup and we're gonna talk a little bit and declutter. This is not gonna be a big declutter, so don't expect for me to get rid of half of this, but we'll get rid of some things. And I'm gonna talk about, I don't want to talk a lot because I tend to talk too much. But what we are going to do is we're going to go through this and I'll just tell you about some things really quickly, and we'll get through it as quickly as we can, and I'll just tell you my thoughts on everything, and then I'll tell you if I'm getting rid of anything or if anything's got, like, I'm going to have like a little pile over here that's going to be last chance, so items that I'm going to try and use, and they have one more chance, and if they don't cut the mustard, then they are out of here. See ya. Don't want to be which does not mean any of these are good or bad. It's just my preference and what I prefer and like to use. You know, some of these may work good on you, and some, you know, everybody's skin's different. So anyway, if you're interested in declutters and you like to go through makeup or want to see my collection or listen to my opinion on these products, stick around and enjoy. Like this video if you like declutters, and comment if you have any suggestions, or if you have a product here that you really enjoy, or if you have a product that you think I would enjoy and I need to go get. And yeah, subscribe to see more from me. Alright, let's get started. Okay, we're going to try that. Maybe just a touch. Oops. Angled down more. That right there. Refocus. There we go. We're just going to, let's see. Now let's start in order. Oops. I am so sorry. That was really, really loud. We're going to go in order of how I apply my makeup. We're going to start with primers. My primer container is getting too big. Alright, turn it down because I'm going to keep talking for no reason. So, here we have primers, and this needs to be toned down. So, we'll start off with these. These are my favorites. Just a second. Sorry, y'all, work was calling me. We have a missing key. Anyway, this should be the right angle. We were talking about primers. So, here is all my primers, and this is, look at this crap. This is way too many primers, and we need to calm it down a little bit. These, out of all of these are my absolute favorite. And I don't want to talk too much, but as you can see, I've worked this one to death. This one I am actually going to put in my, well, I guess last chance bin, but I want to finish this all up and get it gone, because there's, you know, it's literally all that's left is right there. So I want to get this finished up and get it out of the way, and I just threw it in the floor. But I do really, really like all three of these. I don't know, some people more experienced than me in the makeup world say that they notice a difference, that one's more hydrating than the other and one's more grippy than the other. I don't know. I feel like they're all the same, other than the smell. Stand up. So these, I'm talking too much already. These two are limited edition, and this is the new one that just came out, and I really, really like it. Why the tube is shorter, I don't know, and I'm trying to figure out, I don't know. This says 24 milliliters, 30. So it is actually. So these, double check, make sure I'm right. The limited edition ones are 30 milliliters, and the new regular, not limited edition one is 24 milliliters. I don't know why that is, but okay. But this I cannot find at my local Walmart no more, because they have a new limited edition cookies and cream collection. So I don't know if this is still available anymore, but they do have this one, and this smells like mint, but I feel like they perform the same. And then they have the Jelly Pop one, which is heavily scented with watermelon, and I love watermelon, but it is really, really, really strongly scented, to the point I don't like to use it as much because of how strong the scent is. So I want to finish these two up, and then I want to, this is like my all-time favorite, is what I'm going to say. I know I'm already talking too much, but I just want to let you know these are limited edition, but they are scented. But this is a permanent product, and this is my favorite, and I enjoy that it doesn't have scent because I love watermelon smelling things, but this is just too strong, and that fragrance is not good for your face anyway. But I want to use this one up, then I'm going to really try to use this one up, and this one is going to be like, this is going to be like a staple in my collection. You will see that every time. So I'm going to put this to the side so that way I use that one first and put these back in my jar. Okay, so then we have these guys. So this is the e.l.f. Putty Primer. As you can see, I have used quite a bit of it, and actually you get a lot of product in here, I feel like, and you don't need a whole lot. However, this for me was, I just did not enjoy it, and I felt like it broke me out, and I just don't think it's for me. It's just, I don't know, I don't like sticking my fingers in it, and it's just nasty and messy, and you can see it starting to harden around the edges. It just probably needs to be replaced, to be honest with you, but I did not really enjoy it, personally. Like, I really think this broke me out, and, I don't like dipping my fingers in it, even though I have to put this on my fingers and rub it anyway, but I don't know. I just did not enjoy this. I did not notice a big difference in my makeup, and it really did break me out. So this is just going to be decluttered altogether because it's gross. It doesn't even need to be used by anybody else. So that is going to the trash. We have these guys. We have these little samples of these primers, the Marshmallow Primer and then the Bear With Me. The Marshmallow one, I don't know. Actually, I've decided I keep wanting to try some NYX like stuff like this, but they're actually more expensive for the drugstore side. Like, these are little samples of it, so you don't have to buy a full, which I appreciate them doing, by the way. I like getting this little sample and testing it instead of paying the $20 price tag for the full size. But then again, I guess I would pay that if it was remarkable. However, these little sample sizes are $9 if you're curious, and I do think it's a good thing if you want to try them. I had high hopes for the marshmallow one. It's supposed to do all these great things, and, you know, it smells like marshmallows. It's really nice, but it broke me out. I don't know what it is. It breaks me out. I do not like it, and to be honest, I don't even care to finish the rest of this sample. Somebody else can use it. So then we have the Bear With Me. This is very hydrating. I did enjoy this. I actually have, it's not my favorite hydrating primer, so I probably will not repurchase, but it is a good one if you need a hydrating primer. And I don't reach for hydrating primers unless I'm using I have a foundation that's very matte, and then I'll use it. But I have one that I prefer more over this one. So this one was okay, and I want to finish it up, but it is not my favorite. I'm just going to go ahead and stick it back in my jar. These guys, this is the Smashbox Photo Finish. This is really, really good. It's very silicone-y. Will I repurchase? Maybe, but not anytime soon. I bought this for, like, special, like, you know, occasions and events, but it's not my favorite. I just want to finish this up and try some new things and stick to my favorites. This one by Hard Candy, this is like my second favorite. So this one's my first one. You will see this a lot, and this one I'll probably keep on hand as well. So it is the hydrating primer from Hard Candy, and it actually has the same texture and color as this guy right here. But it's actually sticky, kind of like that one. And it's not completely, some are just so hydrating that they slip, and this one does not do that. It has like a little bit of hydration and then a little bit of this together, and it adds a really, really nice combination. And they actually have another one that's supposed to be the long-lasting primer, and actually I kind of think I want to try that too. So this is my favorite hydrating primer, and it's enough hydrating to be good, but not too much to where it's slippy. And it's also got, a little bit of tackiness. If you do not like this guy right here, which is really, really sticky, you just want a little bit of stick, get this one right here. I really, really enjoy this one. And like I said, I want to try the long-lasting one too. It's got pink packaging. This is the Wet n Wild Impossible Primer. I bought this, I think it was Todd T that said that this was like the most amazing primer. It's okay. Like, it actually feels really good on your skin. First of all, you only get like this much product in it. And it's just, it feels good on the skin, but that's really it. And actually, I wore this with a foundation the other day. I want to say it was my Catrice one, and they did not get along whatsoever. But it's okay. It feels really good on the skin, and that's about the extent of it, in my opinion. I really prefer these over this. And like I said, mine only had that much product in it. So I will use this up, and actually I'm going to put this over in my pile here, and I will use this up and get it out of here because I'm over it and I want it gone. So we've narrowed it down here. Look at that. We got rid of 2. We have 2 we need to finish up, and then we have 5 in the jar. And this video has already gotten too long, and I need to quit talking so much. Foundations. There's not much going on here, to be honest with you. Oh, got a couple everywhere. Okay. So we have my all-time favorite, Infallible Fresh Wear in 405 Porcelain. Not going anywhere. We also have this. This is actually a newer one because I didn't used up the other one. Camo CC Cream in Fair 120 Neutral. Not going anywhere. This Catrice one is more matte, and I've really been enjoying it. Will I repurchase? Maybe. It's like my favorite matte. I have really dry skin, so matte foundations are not my go-to, but this one I can get away with, and I pair it with this primer right here. And it's a really good combination, so I'm enjoying this. Yes. I'm not like, it's not my favorite, and I don't dislike it at all. I actually really enjoy this. Actually, out of everything, this is my 3rd favorite right here. Like, it's just in 1st, 2nd, 3rd place. This guy right here is the Milani Conceal and Perfect in a cream to powder foundation. This is like supposed to be a dupe for the Good Apple foundation, and I don't care for it. So we had the liquid version of this, and it was not my favorite. A lot of people really enjoy it. I felt like I kept having to add more, and I just do not care for it. So I got rid of the liquid, and then I got this because I wanted to see it, because everyone talked about the Good Apple one and that this was a dupe. And to me, this has the same kind of feel to it. I always feel like I keep having to add more and more to my face. And to be honest, when I first put this on my face, I don't care for it. And then it looks better as time goes on. But it moves around a little bit, and it doesn't give me what I want it to give me like these. So I think this is going to go in the Last Chance or the Declutter. I haven't decided, but right now we're going to put it the Last Chance, and it'll be put in the Declutter pile if I change my mind. This is my new one I got to try. This is the CoverGirl Outlast Extreme Wear 3-in-1 Foundation. It's 24 hours, full coverage, SPF 18, some kind of I don't know what that word is, sunscreen liquid foundation in the shade 800 Fair Ivory. How does that look? Not really. It's a little more yellow, but this one's, I feel like I'm getting even more paler or something, because this is starting to, I already went down a shade in this once, and I think I'm going to have to go down again. But anyway, this is my new one I got to try, and I have really high hopes for it. So this is all I have in the foundation world. These are my favorites. This is nice, and once I get through it, I won't repurchase immediately, but I may repurchase in the future. I would definitely repurchase it. Am I going to run out and buy it? No, but I would repurchase this and play with it some more. This one's my new one, so alright, quit rambling. I don't know what to do anymore. Concealers. These guys need some help. Okay, here we are. Can y'all see everything? I hope you can. So, these are my e.l.f. ones. These are not my favorite. I do like to use these together, instead of individually. But after I need to get these used up. And after I finish these, I will not be repurchasing these, just because they're just not my preference. Like, if you like Shape Tape, you will like this, and then this is like a hydrating version of it. But I do not care for the Shape Tape thing. It's too dry on my under eyes, and so I use these together and I make it work, and it's I like it better. But I will not be buying 2 concealers for one, I want to have one concealer that I enjoy and be done with it. I don't want to buy these two and mix them to be not completely happy. I don't think they're going to go in the last thing pile because they're going to get used up, but right here for now. There's these guys. LA Girl Pro Conceal. This is not a good shade for me, even though this is the lightest shade, but I ended up pairing it with this one that's a little too light. And I want to get these used up as well and get them out of here. Time for them to go. This is the e.l.f. Camo in white, and I use this on my lids when I do eyeshadow, and I've come to decide that this does not get along with my eyeshadows very well. I'm going to keep it for now and use it for now since I have it. Will I repurchase this? No. If I want another white concealer, which I don't really find 100% necessary because it goes over my regular ones just fine. So I'm going to keep it for now and use it for now until I get tired of it or empty it. But will I repurchase this? No. This one's really good. I wore this one today. It's not my first favorite. Probably like if my favorites got discontinued, then I would get this. And it's really good in coverage, but I do have a crease under my eye. Why did I point to my eye? Because you can't see me, and this doesn't last as long as my favorites do. So it's a good one, and but it's not my favorite. My all-time favorite is this CoverGirl True Blend concealer. This one helps hide that crease in my eye really well for longer periods of time. Then I have my Smashbox one. This one needs to get used up. It's getting on the older side. But I really, really enjoy this one too. But y'all know I do tend to stick to the drugstore side of things. But this one's really, really good. If you want to spend money on it, I really like this. And then the Hydro foundation to go with it's really, really nice. That's like my wedding foundation and concealer. Oops. But this is getting on the older side and it needs to get used up too. So, to be honest, these are going back in here because I like these. And this is going to get used up. These are the ones that they're like in the finish up pile. I'm going to put them in there for now, but they might end up back in the jar because these are still really full. They're not like close to being empty, so it's going to take me a while. So they'll probably end up back in there, but I do want to get them used up and get them gone, even though I actually, like I said, I kind of enjoy them. Not 100%, but. Okay, this video is getting really long really fast. Next would be like powder, but that is way over there. And let's finish these jars and do some. Okay, we're not going in order anymore. Ooh. Of course, y'all know this is my setting spray, and I have this one. I have a mini one, and then I've just bought me another big one that for my backup, and I only have one, and I love it. I do love the Urban Decay too, but it's so much more expensive. Okay, these jars, and we have lips, and then we'll go to the face product, like powder products over there. So we'll go eyes next. This is going to be a good one. So this guy is full. Okay, so we have these guys. I bought these because I didn't have any, and to be honest, I don't really care for these or I keep forgetting to use them. If I use them, I don't notice really a difference, but we're going to keep them right now. Alright, this guy. This is the e.l.f. Lash It Loud. I was really enjoying this. And then I think I decided to change my mind because I really like how natural it is. And actually, I can use it, build it up 3 times. But the wand is like plastic and so hard. Like, I end up poking myself in the eye and like getting mascara everywhere. And no matter how careful I try to be, and it hurts. Like, I feel like I scratched my eye or my eyelid. Just got mascara all over my hand. But anyway, this is about had it. There's probably a little bit in there, but I'm over it. And he's going to a new home. We're going to get thrown out. I'm over it. And it's very natural and pretty. If they would change the brush on this, I would like it so much better. But he's going bye-bye. Decluttered. So we have this new mascara is the e.l.f. Big Mood. I have really high hopes for this, and I have not opened this or tried it yet, but actually I've heard so many great things, and I'm so excited to play with that. This was the one that I ended up opening out of the two new ones, the Essence Lash Princess. I have been enjoying this. Is it my favorite? No, but it has intrigued me that I want to try the different colored packagings, the different ones. It's very, I almost feel like it has a waterproof kind of texture to it because it's so thick and hard to get off. But I enjoy it. But like, it's actually, when I got to looking, it's not the waterproof. It's not a waterproof foundation concealer, but it feels like it. But actually, I enjoy it. Is it my favorite? No, but I will use this all the way up, and it's intrigued me. I want to try more of these. You have the Revolution. You have the mascara from Makeup Revolution. This is really, really nice. I enjoyed it, but I feel like it's a little bit messy and a little flaky. I don't know. I actually really enjoyed it. I just felt like it just, like as you see, it gets a little messy over time, and then it, like I said, it did flake on me there. There might be a tiny bit still in there somewhere, but it's really messy, and it just kept flaking on me. I don't know. I don't see, there's just chunks everywhere. See, that's exactly why it's a little messy. That's the only reason I don't want to say that I would repurchase, is because this is messy, because I actually really enjoyed this. It just really was messy. This is going to the trash. This one is dry. I have used it dry. Look at that. Nothing left in here. This was actually a shocker to me. This is the Maybelline Lash Sensational Sky High Mascara. I did not like the original Lash Sensational. I did not enjoy the Lash Sensational Mascara whatsoever. But this, and I don't know, I didn't have high hopes for this, but I actually really enjoyed it. And that's why I keep thinking about this one. I enjoyed the e.l.f. one, but the brush was so hard. But it's more of a natural mascara, and that's what this is to me. It's more natural, and so I didn't end up liking it because I like a volumizing mascara where this is more natural and like lengthening versus volumizing. And I actually ended up really enjoyed it. As you can see, there's not a drop left. Oops. Nothing. It's dust. I do not like the flexible wand because sometimes I find myself bending it and then it kind of flops back like that on my eye. But it's not very often that happens. I've just learned to be careful with it, and I used every single bit of it. And I find if I'm going to put lashes on, I'll use this to make my lashes long and pretty, and then I don't have super clumpy lashes and chunky lashes either. So this actually I would repurchase. To be honest, this was going to go in my top favorites. So like I want to get, as y'all know, my favorite is Lash Paradise from L'Oreal. This would be my other one I would keep on hand all the time as like a more natural, or one if I would wear lashes. And if I wore just mascara, I would just wear the L'Oreal Paradise one. So this is top favorite right here for natural or wearing with lashes. But this is dry. It's got to go to the garbage. It's got to go. Alright, I'm trying to get through this so I keep talking too much. Brows, we have the NYX brow pencil, my absolute favorite. Lord, that is all I have left. That little nub right there. I better go buy me a new one. This is the e.l.f. one. I still have a little bit left, but I definitely need to order me a new one. This is actually they're both in taupe, but I feel like the e.l.f. one is a lot darker, and for that reason, I do not care for it because it's too dark. For my personal taste, even though they're both, like I said, they're both in taupe. So I want to use this e.l.f. one up and get it replaced, and now I'm learning that this is almost out and this needs to be replaced too. So this is going to go in the use up and get a fresh one. Lord have mercy, it means I have no eyeliner. Here's my little tool. I love this little tool, y'all, for my lashes. It's dirty because I was in a hurry. I need to clean it. Go get you this little tool. It's only like $3. I just keep it in here. We have this eyeliner pencil from L'Oreal Infallible Never Fail Eyeliner Carbon Black. Really been enjoying that on the occasion. I want to get more like colorful liners, and I'm going to one day, but definitely having this black one on hand. This is the Wet n Wild Breakup Proof Liquid Liner. Y'all know I don't wear liquid liner, but every once in a while I want to play with one, and I have enjoyed this. I was going to swatch it because last time I played with this, it seemed like it was dry. but that looks better. Maybe it's getting there. This is about to get dry. I'm going to leave it in there for now. Because that looked fine. But like I said, last time I used it, it seemed like it was getting, you know, low on ink, but that swatched fine. So it's going back in here, I guess. But soon that's going to have to be replaced. But every once in a blue moon, I'll play with it. Lash glue. This is my first lash glue I've gotten. It's really about gross and empty. Of course, I'm scared to get rid of it, and I'll tell you why. Because I got these guys, and I don't know how to feel about them. I think they're handy. I do not like black liquid eyeliner, so if you are a black liquid eyeliner person, you will like this. But I'm not good at liquid liner, that's why I don't do it. The clear one, I'm like, okay, great, easy, but it keeps getting gross, and I have to, like, clean it off. And the other day, I wanted to put it on real quick for some lashes, and I could not, for the life of me, get, like, it was taking my eyeshadow off, and it wasn't even applying any glue down, so I don't know. I'm still playing with these. If you like black liquid liner, you'll like this one. I probably will just go back to this, and I don't know. I really need to get rid of this, but I ended up having to pull it out the other day because that stuff doesn't work. It's gross, Erin. Get rid of it. I will get rid of this when I get it replaced because I don't see, like the other day, it was not working, and then I could not apply any lashes, and I had to pull this back out. Because I only left that in here to decolor it, but that needs to be replaced first. Need to do that. So I need to remember to order. Actually, my lashes are getting low, so I need to order lashes, lash glue, and whatever else I was ordering. I don't know. I need to go on a big haul, to be honest. Like I need any more. This is the e.l.f. Bite Size Brow powdered waxes stuff. I think this is really cute and compact and travel friendly. The product itself I do not care for. I've never messed with powders like this before, but I did not like them. I felt like my brows looked crazy. I could probably use these for eyeshadows and they would be really nice, but I think I'm just gonna get rid of it altogether because I'm over it. I have plenty of brown eyeshadows. These are, I don't even know like what that was on anyway. I don't know. I do not care for this. I do not like it. And these things leave residue in my eyebrows. These make my eyebrows look ridiculously dark. And it's just not for me. If you like powders and like waxes, you may appeal to this. And it's also travel friendly. And I like the idea behind it. This is just not for me. I just want a pencil. So we're going to put it in the trash pile. But it might go to a friend or it might just go to the trash, honestly. Looking better. Looking good. These are my e.l.f. liquid shadows. These aren't going anywhere. They're mostly the glitter ones. And then I have like one metallic in here. I use these all the time. There's the easiest cut crease you could ever do. I don't know. I was going to tell you the colors if you might be interested, but I'm already talking way too much. Not on purpose. Okay. I have this last one, but it's kind of the random one. So we need to go, we're going to pull out these lips. Do these first. These are liners and like lipsticks. Okay. So this is a Dior lipstick in the shade Dorific 073 Deep Sparkle. Oops, here's what it looks like, little tube. Best friend bought it for me. It's really pretty. It's really, really dark purple, so I don't use it very often, but I play with it every once in a while, so that is not going anywhere. Okay. I have these guys from the Makeup Revolution and Sove collection. I pulled these out. Actually, I was really surprised by these when I did that try-on video, and I really enjoyed them. I don't wear them a lot because I work and I have to have a mask on, and so I don't get to wear some of this very often, but I do enjoy these when I get to wear them. This Revolution lipstick and Chauffeur, first of all, their packaging I think is gorgeous. They have lips on them that match the shade that's inside along with the sticker. And the formula on this is fantastic, to be honest. Like, they're really, really good. And it's long lasting. And this shade in particular is, I really enjoy this. Really, really much. Very, very much. I enjoy this very much. This is a e.l.f. satin lipstick in the shade Cream. This is a really, really pale nude, which most people don't need. But I am Casper the Friendly Ghost's cousin, and that's a nude on me, as you can tell. So I do use this on the occasion, and we will keep that in there. Here is a lip liner in a nude shade, Nude Whisper. Cute little nude. We'll keep her. It's literally like the only, minus them. We'll keep that. Use that on the occasion. I have 2 of these. They must be in my purse. So this is the Maybelline Ultimate little tube lipstick. I have this shade and More Buff, which has a little bit of a pink undertone. Oops, I also have the shade More Blonde, which is more of like a nude / caramel looking on me shade. It's nude on everybody else. It's more like a caramel nude on me, but I really enjoy those. These guys from e.l.f. have a liner and a lipstick on the other side. One is like a nude color, one is a more pink tone, and one is red. I enjoy these. These are Revolution and Soph bullet lipsticks from her very first collection, and I got them on clearance. These are the shades Syrup and Fudge. I think these shades are really, really pretty. They're super, super creamy and reflective as in shiny, not like I don't know, not like a metallic, excuse me, like, because they're just, look, see how, but they're so creamy that they move on my lips, because I tried wearing them a couple times, and they move around, and, like, I end up looking like a clown. It literally moves all the way around my mouth, but they're so pretty, and I just got them. I ain't got to wear them but, like, twice, and it makes me so sad. So they're going in the last chance pile, and I'm going to play with them a little bit more, and if I cannot get them to cooperate with me, then I'm just going to get rid of them, unfortunately, or give them to somebody else, because I have them in here, but I don't wear them because I'm not having good luck with them. And I love Soph very much, which is why I got them. That's the reason that's the only reason I bought them. But unfortunately, they're just not working out for me. So they are going in the pile to the last chance pile. And if I cannot get them to work right with me, I'm just going to have to say goodbye, because there's no reason for them to keep sitting in here and not ever being used. Okay. We have liquid lipsticks. Not much going on. This one is messy. Okay. This is a Oprah one. I don't think I've really worn this one very much, but it's also like it's not like every time I need a red, I end up going for this one because it's more apple red, which is what I'm going for, where this one's really bright. But it's fixing to be the summertime, which is more when I'll wear a bright red like this, and I really enjoy this. It's my only red or Oprah lipstick, so that's staying. These 2 I've really enjoyed. As you can tell, the nude one's about completely used up, so I'm going to finish these up and get rid of those. Honestly, none of this is going anywhere. These are my Maybelline ones, and I really enjoy these, and they're almost completely mask proof. If I really want to wear a mask or lipstick when I'm under a mask, I will wear these. Will I repurchase? Maybe. I'll probably use these up and probably try other things, but I would not be opposed to repurchasing. But since they're okay, I do use them quite a bit, they are going to stay. This guy was not my favorite. He might actually go in the last chance. I don't know. He's not he's not completely on the naughty list, but he's not my favorite either. So I think we're actually going to put him in the last chance. This is a NYX Shine Loud in the shade Global Citizen. It's just, I don't know. It's, as you can see, I've only not used it very much at all, but I don't typically wear gloss, and if you don't wear gloss, it's super sticky. Like, even worse than these. And then it ends up crusty. I don't know. I need to play with him a little more. We're going to put him in the boo-boo pile right now. This guy, oh my gosh. Luna, you scared me. See, now I caught that on camera. Get in here and sit down. You've been making a mess, didn't you? Oh my goodness. Anyway. Scared me to death. This is a NYX Lingerie XXL liquid lipstick. I really, really, really enjoy this. Unfortunately, this is the lightest shade they have. And to me, it looks like this seductress shade, like a deep, really deep color on me. And I wish they would expand their range. Although I am definitely want to go buy a red from this line because it does not move. It does not get crunchy. It is completely mask proof in my opinion. And also I want to try, there's this, I've seen their original NYX lingeries in some videos lately. And they have some really, really pretty nudes I want to try. So this is a keeper. Want to play with more. So that did not change much. Or actually did not change at all. The only thing really different was that these need to be used up. They need to be used up. We're going to do Laura's first. These are Laura's. Y'all know I'm obsessed with her. She actually just released 3 new ones. And I'm going to get those and her kabuki brush when it comes back. These aren't going anywhere and they're all fine. I will though, so this is my original Nakey. There's literally nothing in here. It's literally just dust. I just like make it work and get all the edges. So this guy is going to get decluttered because we have a new one from our stash over here. A new Nakey. Look, you can see it's new. Look at that. See, because there's actually stuff on the brush now. So we have a new Nakey. So that will get replaced. And then this is my cabana, and I do actually have a cabana replacement, but I don't think this one, I think this one might be okay. It still's got a little bit of product on there. I think, I think I will put this old cabana in the I need to finish up pile because it looks like there's some in there, but not as much. So we're going to stick this over here. And then we have our unopened one. I don't want to open it yet because I don't want to get them mixed up. So I'm just going to put it right in there like that. And this one is my old one, and it's going to get used up as soon as possible. Alright, so the declutter pile's growing. Okay. So we have these two. This is glosses, and then this is like random stuff, but it also has lip glosses in it. I don't even like wearing lip gloss because I have really long hair and it gets in there. So this has got to stop. Okay. Probably out of all of these, my favorite is this Essence Clear one. It's not really, it's a little foggy now, but this one is so shiny, and they do have different colors, so definitely go check these Essence ones out. My favorite one, and also it's this one in particular is completely clear, so you can wear any of your lipsticks, liquid lipsticks, and have a shiny gloss. Alright, Laura Lee. These are not my favorite glosses. Like, I don't feel like enough product comes out on the brush, but I am obsessed with Laura Lee, and I'll just wear them by, Luna, stop! I can wear these by themselves and enjoy them later on when I do not have to wear a mask. And they're Laura Lee, they're not going anywhere. These are my second favorite. These are the lifter glosses. I actually have Moon too. It's in my purse. I wore it the other day. Golly, you can see I wore that one quite a bit. That's all that's left. Anyway, so this is the shade Pearl and Ice. Pearl Ice. These are my second favorite. So this is Essence's first. These are second. I actually want to get, they've released new shades of these, and actually I'm tempted to get more shades. These guys are old-timey lip smackers, and I was obsessed with these over a kid, and I seen them, and I just bought them for the nostalgia and to live in the moment. Oh, it still smells so good. I'm actually going to put some on. They're actually not even as, like, they're a little glossy, but they're definitely, I don't know. They're a little glossy. They're a little glossy. Some reason I put one on one day and I was just like, these ain't as glossy as I thought they was back in the day, but I need to use these or give them to my sister. I think I'm going to put these somewhere else because they're not getting used. And I need to use them or give them to my sister. Look, all the glitter's settling down in this one, but I can use these by themselves for like hydration. So I think I'm going to put these in my last chance pile, and I'm going to lay these around. I may give some to my sister, put one in my purse, but I'm going to set these out and get them out of here because they don't, if I'm putting on makeup, I'm not putting these on. So I'm going to put them in the needs to somewhere else, go somewhere else. Then I have these two from e.l.f. Both of these were freebies from e.l.f. You have Coral Kiss, which feels to me more like a lip, almost oil type vibe. It's just got the tiniest tint to it. Yeah, it's more slick. It's not as, I mean, it's definitely shiny. You have this one from the e.l.f. Retro Paradise Collection in the shade Strawberry Dream. It's really light pink with some glitters, and it smells like strawberry. These are okay. I mean, there's nothing wrong with these, but I am not going to pick these up over any of my other ones. So these are going to get a new home, only because, like I said, I have others. I do not wear gloss. Very, very rarely do I actually wear gloss. And if I do, it's going to be one of these. So these are just taking up space for no reason, and somebody else needs to enjoy them, so they're getting decluttered. I'm doing better than I thought I was going to do. These are my Michaela ones, and they are gorgeous. I actually wore this one day, and it's so pretty because you can actually see the gold reflect in it. It's so pretty. So these are staying. And then there's this little guy my friend got me. I actually don't have a dark gloss, and it's a mini buxom gloss in the shade Brandy. And it's actually a plumping gloss, and it's really thick, and I've been enjoying using that. So this little guy is going to stay. So we're still kind of full, but we're contained in one now, and I can put my other one back in there, and I actually enjoy using these. I really enjoy these, so I'm happy with that. And then the rest of it, this is a little perfume that needs to go probably somewhere else. And we're going to put it in the needs to go somewhere else pile. This is a pencil sharpener, 4-in-1 cloud cream. So this is a little sample I got, and it's actually really nice. And I left it in here to use up if I forgot to put on moisturizer, but I think it's, I don't know. We're going to put it in the needs to be used up pile because it's getting old and it needs to be used up because there's not hardly anything left in it, and we're going to put it in the needs to be used up. And then I have, this is a sample of the Urban Decay Potion, Primer Potion. I do not care for this. I keep trying to play with it, but I have to have concealer on my eyelids because this just does not cover up my veins on my eyelids, and I don't use it, and I don't even know how old it is. It's going out of here. Oh, look at that. I'm going to put this sharper. I was actually going to put it in my tools and eye stuff, but it's really not for that. It's for my lip liners. Well, it's probably going to go in there for now because it's just got tools in it too anyway. That ain't going to fit over here. We have an empty jar. Yes. Okay. Ooh, goodness gracious. Where are we at? Oh, we're already way too long. I think we're going to call that there. We're just going to have to break this up in parts because I thought, look at me thinking I was going to put this all in one video. Now I've been made two. Okay, so we're going to cut that there. Show you where we're at. Okay. So we went through the little jars here. Oops, you're tangled up here. The little jars, little side stuff. So here's our declutter pile, and here's our last chance pile. and we went through these jars. So in another video, we will go through face stuff, and then another video, we will go through our palettes. We can go through this stuff really quick. So these are clean sponges. These are my sister's brushes. This is a new one I just opened. These are gross. It's time for them to go. I have all these kabuki brushes. Okay. I don't use them very much, but if I do, I'm going to use this big old elf one. This one's just really cheap, and it's $1, and that can go. And there's this little guy. He is soft. I think we might keep him. We'll keep one round one just to have him, even though I never use him, but we got rid of one. So we have this one I'm using, and here are fresh ones. Tuck him back here for now. We have our spray, the mini one. This guy, I don't know what to do with him. I do not like him. We're not friends. As you can see, I keep trying to use him. I have used very, very little because you don't need much. I like what it gives me a little bit of a warmth to my skin. Like I've got an A-tan and a little glow, but it moves. It does not dry. It feels oily. If I have it all over my legs and my legs are crossed, it like leaves patches because it just is like an oil. It doesn't. And like I was like, oh, I'll use it under my foundation, and very rarely do I remember to do that, and I don't like it. I don't. And it's literally like brand new. And unfortunately, I think I'm just going to have to swallow it because I don't use it because I don't like it. And every time I try, it honestly just makes me upset. So it's just going to have to go to somebody else because we're not friends. My brush thing, my soap thing, every once in a while I'll play with. If I'm going to do soap brows, I'm actually going to use this pear soap versus any of that other stuff. So we're going to leave that just for playing around purposes like that liquid eyeliner. Lashes, and then of course I'm keeping my YSL little lip kit my friend bought me, and I'm keeping all my brushes. I don't think no, because I really use all of them. I rotate them all out. Oops, I forgot to put back my sister's brushes. Stick them right there. Okay, we're gonna call this one quits. And we're going to have another video part 2 and go through the face stuff. And we'll have a part 3 and we will go through the eyeshadow palettes. Thank you so much. I can't scoot my chair up because I have carpet. Thank you so much for hanging out and watching. And I will see you in my next video. Bye, everybody.